Let me ask you a question. What is your integrity worth? Could you put a dollar amount on your character? Well, we do that when we lie, when we cheat, when we steal. Welcome in, fam. Much love, Trav. Your beautiful, beautiful Sunday. And I wanted to share with you, in my life, I've cheated, I've lied, I've stolen. And something that I've learned from doing that is the cost on the subconscious, the cost on the psyche, the cost on your confidence. It's too great to do that sort of a thing. So let me give you an example. Say that you have an opportunity to steal $100 cash, or you have an opportunity to steal $100 merchandise, or you have an opportunity to not pay somebody back, something like that. We've all been in those opportunities. And if called upon, you can say, oh, you can have some excuse ready. I don't know. Thought I paid for it, whatever, right? Well, here's the thing you have to consider. If you take that money, you're saying that the value of your integrity is $100. Because for that $100, you're giving up your ability to know and to think and to say, I am an honest person. I don't steal. You're giving up the ability to say I don't lie. You're giving up the ability to say that you're trustworthy. Is that worth $100? It shouldn't be, right? Because the value of honesty, of integrity, of character, of having a clean psyche, it occupies less thoughts. It allows you to come from a stronger position and place of confidence in the world, and to have more cohesion and more congruence in who you are and who you want to be. So you really got to think about that when you have opportunities to do it. And the cost it's not just stealing, but when you lie. If you lie about something, then you give up the ability to say, I'm an honest person. Is that worth it? You're saying the cost of your integrity, of your whole value of character, is you want to be able to lie sometimes. Is that worth it? Is that a worthy trade? Or cheating? Say you're cheating on school and tests. It's like, okay, everybody's cheating, everybody's looking over, everybody's copying the homework. Really? Like, what is a grade? What is a 4.0 versus a 3.0? Does it actually mean anything? You find out later in life, it really doesn't. I mean, some of y'all go to Harvard and get a law or accounting degree or some shit, become doctor. Most of us don't. But even if you do, it's like you're giving up your ability to say, I don't cheat, I don't take other people's spots, I'm honest, so that your GPA is higher. Is that really worth it? Is the value of that high? I'm cheating in relationships to say, yeah, I've never cheated, or to say, is it worth it to cheat? And you give up your ability to say, like, you can trust me, I'm trustworthy in relationships. So what I'm pointing out is that there's a really, really high cost. There's a high character cost, there's a high integrity cost, there's a high subconscious cost to lying, cheating, stealing. And what I've found in the past is when I've done these things, I end up thinking about it quite a bit. It ends up taking a lot of time. Like, should I return that? Or do I need to call the person and say I lied? Or do I need to... It ends up taking up a lot more energy than you would think. And my conclusion is, it's really not worth it. Because when it comes down to it, a lot of what makes happiness and a lot of what confidence comes from, and being at ease and being at peace, is congruence with who you are and who you want to be and who you would teach others to be and who you think God sees you as. All these things, you want them to be as close as the same. If you want to be great, a great person, but you're a real mediocre person, that's going to cause some cognitive dissonance, and it's going to occupy some thought. If you want to be great under God and honest, but you aren't, then it's going to cause you some some pain and discomfort. If you're trying to teach people to be better versions of themselves and you're lying and cheating and stealing, it's going to be, you're going to have a hard time, right? So what I'm encouraging you to do is to put the value of honesty and integrity very high, because like following through, doing the things that you say you're going to do, because it ends up taking less time, it ends up being a lot less costly, it ends up putting you at more ease, putting you at more confidence, putting you at more peace with society, with the people around you, with God, and especially with yourself. So, you know, if you're engaging in any of these behaviors, and it's normal, obviously, I'm still young, but when I was young, trying some shit out, saying who I am, you know, people say don't steal, but let's steal and see what happens. People say don't cheat or lie, let's do it and see what happens, right? Well, if you're doing that, I recommend stopping as soon as you can. Some of my proudest moments are moments of integrity, or times of integrity. Like, to be honest, I cheated a lot in high school on tests and homework. I didn't really need to, is even the thing. I just did it to have even higher grades. But then when I got to college, I was like, you know, I don't think my grades actually matter, and I think what matters more is what sort of a person I am. So let me never cheat again. My GPA was like 3 or something. Turns out it doesn't matter if my GPA is 3 or 4. I never even collected my diploma. I never even used it, used my grades on a job or anything like that. So that's what I'm trying. But I think about who I started to become during those times, often, and thankful for who I am. So for you, I just want to share with you that experience so you can be a better person for yourself. Now, please share down below what unvirtuous actions you've taken and confess so that you can change. I've confessed. And I mean, I guess I was lucky as well. My parents were always, for the most part, pretty virtuous people, which made it easier. Yeah, those who want more help, especially the young men, I have a book for you. It's called I Wish I Had Told Me Sooner. It's like $10 or $12 on Amazon, and there's gonna be a link to that somewhere in the description. Or you can search Travis Wu, I Wish I Had Told Me Sooner on Amazon. Life lessons for young men. So thank you, appreciate you, and I'll talk to you soon.